Hey everyone, this is Heather with Blossoming Light, and I am here to do the September 2016 horoscope readings. If you would like a personal reading with me, go to my website, www.blossominglight.com. I also have spells and charms. I'm starting a new healing program, a removing blocks healing program, so please check that out. And I have little things like Reiki dolls, and I still offer my Reiki services and chakra clearing services. Okay, so the September 2016 horoscope readings are going to be done using the Wild Wisdom of the Fairy Oracle. And please note that if you don't feel a resonation with the readings using your sun sign, make sure to look up your rising sign. My sun sign is a Leo. However, my rising sign is Sagittarius, and so a lot of the Sagittarius readings apply to me more than my sun sign actually does. So you can go to any website, or on the internet, and just search find out what your rising sign is if you don't already know it. Or if you're really into astrology and know how to do all that, then you can best choose what's best for you. So anyway, just that might be a little bit helpful in case your regular sun sign reading doesn't quite resonate with you. Okay, so let's get started. Hey Cancer, happy September. Okay, the cards I pulled for you. The Grail Fairy, Fertility, the Return of Life, Health, and Life Cycles. Crystal Magic, Creation, Dawn, the Beginning. And Little Boy Blue, Dreams Come True, Return of the Soul. Okay, so first thing I'm feeling for you guys is that some of you may have been experiencing what many of us on the spiritual side refer to as the dark night of the soul. Oftentimes, this is a very tough period that can last years, unfortunately. But it's this darkness that you experience as your soul is starting to awaken. Some of you may have been experiencing really tough times financially. Some of you may have been experiencing really tough times in relationships. Some of you may have been going through really difficult situations in your jobs or your career, or maybe just in life, maybe just life in general has been really tough for you lately or over the last few years. There could have been a lot of situations, just one situation crop up after another that you've had to deal with that have just hammered you, that have kind of felt like you it's like you can't catch a break. There's just, it's like a bad string of luck, although I don't really believe in luck, but it just feels like you can't change anything, that you're in this repeating cycle of misfortune or just these problems. And what all of those things are were lessons for you. And some of them may have been learned, some of them maybe not. But I'm getting a feeling that things are really going to start changing for you. Okay, we have some major astrological events this month. First is Mercury retrograde. It just began. It's going to go through September 22nd. And then the shadow period is going to hang over a little bit into October through the 6th. Another major occurrence, a very special occurrence, is the eclipse window that we're in the midst of right now. The first eclipse began on August 18th. We have another one September 1st. And then the final one will be September 16th, 17th. So something that eclipses bring is insight and change. Maybe some massive change. You might feel this eclipse season may make you feel like the world kind of just drops out from beneath you in some situations. For some of you, it's going to be a lot more grandiose than for others. For others, you just might be, you might just experience little weird experiences or little changes or little path deterrences here and there, while others may experience massive changes, deaths of people related to you, that really affect you on a personal and emotional level. You could have job things that occur. Maybe you get fired from your job, or maybe a promotion that you've been wanting forever and working really, really hard for doesn't go through, or it's given to someone else. Maybe your relationship is going through a massive change. Maybe you find your significant other is cheating on you, or there's lies that are brought to the surface. A lot of times these eclipses bring things to the surface that you weren't able to see previously, whether in yourself or whether other people, that really are catalysts for massive change, for massive overhaul. And I think you guys are going to be seeing that most of all this month, which can be a bad thing. I mean, it may not be a very nice experience. It could be a very horribly emotional experience, but in the long run, it is going to benefit you guys greatly. It's going to be a very positive change. And I know this from experience. I went through this with the whole relationship thing back in March. It was devastating, but it turned out very amazingly wonderful. So anything that crops up, I promise you, it's going to be for your highest good. The universe is looking out for you, and everything that happens is happening to help you. Even if it doesn't seem like it now, I promise it is. Okay, so once again, let's take a look at this card, talking about beginnings. Now, your new beginning is going to be really dependent on you following your heart. That's where this card comes in, okay? Dreams come true, return of the soul. It's going to be your soul is starting to awaken. After this long period of darkness and learning and education, your soul is starting to wake up and speak to you. And you may feel changes in yourself, like in regards to liking simple things. You know, maybe you used to love rollerblading, but now you're like, that just seems kind of lame. Maybe it's in your relationship. You know, you used to love this person, but maybe they've changed, or the relationship has changed and it's no longer a positive thing for you. And your soul is speaking to you saying, this really isn't good for you. This isn't a situation that you should really be in. You know, maybe the other person is abusive, or they're just very derogatory towards you, or they don't support your dreams. And so it's these kind of things that you may start to recognize this month. And it's going to be hard for you to change your outlook, because you're kind of programmed to say, oh, well, I should like this, or, you know, I should be in this, or this, you know, this relationship is good for me. Even if they're, you know, not very supportive of me, the relationship is still good for me because the other person does this or that or whatnot. So it's going to be both your soul and your intuition speaking to you this month to clue you into paths that you may be on that may not be right for you. And it's going to be difficult, but if you listen to your intuition, if you listen to your heart, and your soul speaks to you through your heart, so do follow your heart this month, you're going to be on a better path. You're going to start to see things a little easier. Things might open up to you, opportunities that you didn't previously have or that you didn't previously see. And I do feel that there are going to be opportunities surrounding you. And this is where your intuition is going to come into play. Following your intuition to go after those opportunities. Another thing you're going to want to do is take some time to quiet your mind through meditation, or maybe you don't meditate, but you like to do crafts, or you like to write, or maybe go hiking. Something that quiets your mind from all of the chatter, the back and forth, well, what should I do? Should I do this? Should I do that? Well, I need to do this. And it quiets your mind from kind of all that ickiness and allows you to really feel the direction you should go. And feeling versus thinking is what's going to lead you to more soul aligned activities or paths or ventures. Okay. Um, let's see. You're still going through this transformation, kind of. Your soul is awakening, and this transformation from who you were into who you're becoming, it's not always easy. And so you're going to have things that crop up that are going to be challenging for you. Try to stay positive as you're going through these changes, as you're going through these situations, okay? Know that these situations are for your best interest. It's the universe, it's your spiritual guides that are watching out for you, that are bringing these situations to you to help you learn and grow and manifest in the right way. I guess manifest things that are in alignment to your soul versus manifesting uh, things that you don't want in your life, things that don't resonate with you or feel good to you. Let's see. For you guys, also, Cancer, water sign, baths, spending time at the ocean, frequent showers. Those are going to be helpful to clearing away negative energy, toxic energy, bad feelings, things like that. So if you can do baths, great. Salt baths are fantastic. Spend time at the ocean if you live near the ocean or bodies of water. Even if you can get away and go put your feet in a stream or a lake nearby, or even a pond, as long as it's not filled with snakes or, creepy crawlies. Just get close to water this month, and as well, pay attention to the moon. If you can spend time outside in the evenings under the moonlight, that would be fantastic. September 1st is the new moon, I believe. I could be off by a few days, so bear with me. I didn't write down all of my things like I should have, all of my phases like I normally do. If you can spend time in the full moon, in the new moon, in the light, things like that, that's gonna help cleanse you as well. You're going to need some cleansing this month. You're going to need some refreshing, and both the water and the moon are going to give you some very powerful energy to help you through these changes and these mental and emotional situations that you might be experiencing this month. Okay, so no matter what happens, it's going to be a good month for you guys. Okay, it may not feel like it, but I have a really good feeling about you guys going through some very positive changes. Okay, I'm sending you guys lots of love and lots of light, and I will see you back here in October.